Rachie, for those that don't know who I am. Welcome and hello if you are new. So today's look that we're going to go for is this beautiful black smoky eyeshadow look. I thought I'd show you how I make myself go from to full glam. I do think it's a very easy procedure to do, so if you want to see how I do it, stay tuned.
I've already prepped and primed my face, and the primer we're going to be using is the E.L.F primer.
This is in the colour F4100, it's matte.
Using the Morphe M439 brush, I'm going to use that to apply the foundation. This is the first time I actually applied the foundation, so as you can tell in the next couple of seconds, it was a bit bright.
So I will give a full disclaimer, I've never used this particular foundation before. The undertone is it's a strong red. It's very strong, so for me, I know this is not necessarily for me. I really wanted to take my makeup off, but I feel like for the purpose of this video, I want to see if I can make this work, because there's a high chance that I really want to take this off. And it's matte, and I can see how quickly it's mattified. We will see how it goes. I'm going to continue the voiceover, but we'll see how this goes, and we'll just go from there.
Going over with the first L'Oreal concealer, I'm just going to make sure I conceal my under eyes, my cupid's bow, my forehead and my chin, just to give a little bit of colour. And then using my beauty blender, I'm going to ensure that I'm blending it in. I will then go over with the darker concealer, which is from E.L.F, and follow the same step by contouring my face. And then the last procedure, as you can tell, I'm doing the darker one now, and then the last procedure will be doing the first procedure but using a bright concealer. Doing the lighter concealer method at the end, I feel like really gives the lighter concealer the chance to kind of brighten up my under eye. I feel like you can see it so much more when you do this particular step at the end, instead of doing your normal concealer, lighter concealer and then contour. Going in with the E.L.F pressed powder, I'm going to make sure that I'm setting my concealer. Going in with the Morphe Glamabronze and the colour leader, I'm going to make sure that I'm setting my darker contour. You guys already know this is my favourite product to use when it comes to contouring my shades. Then using the XX Revolution highlighter palette, can I say? I'm going to use that to highlight my face. Going in with the Makeup Obsession eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using the pink colour as my blush. Now, going onto my eyes and my under eyes, I'm going to ensure that I'm doing that at the end, but I'm going to actually start it off by using the Mercier translucent powder. The only reason to why is because I know that I'm about to go into starting my black eyeshadow, so I want to ensure that any excess product actually falls upon there. Now, once I've done my brows, but I'm going to be using two different Morphe palettes, and as you can see, I'm going to be using the brown as my transition shade and two of the blacks as my original shades. So using any concealer that you've got there, I'm going to actually start off by placing the concealer on my lids. Then I'm going to use the first, well actually no, it was the second palette, and I'm going to literally place the black onto the already wet concealer, also ensuring that I'm going to place it on my under eyes as well. I just want to ensure that it really sets and stays there. Then I'm going to use the brown transition shade and actually go over the black at the top. And as you can see, the more I blend it in with the windscreen motion, you can see that the black seamlessly blends into the brown. And I'm going to do literally the same method at the bottom as well. Throughout this particular process, what I'm actually doing is I'm using the brush that I used to actually conceal my eyebrows to basically just re-blend what's going on at the top. When I was blending in the brown eyeshadow, I felt like it was going too high above. So using this particular brush has allowed me to kind of re-blend what it is that I'm doing. So I used my eyeshadow brush and just ensure that I'm basically brushing it the right way. So once I have done that, I'm then going to be using my Morphe brush, and I'm basically going to just get rid of all the excess black eyeshadow that might have been placed on my face. And I feel like with the Mercier, what's great about it as well is it brightens up my under eye as well. Then going in with any mascara that you've got. My one is from Maybelline. I'm going to make sure that I'm just doing my eyelids. With the lips, I'm going to be making sure that it's more so a nude one. So I'm using the Sleek lip liner, and then I'm going to be using the NYX lip gloss. And then I'm going to be using the Vitamin E setting spray to set my face. And that is the end product right here.
So this right here is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. Please make sure to like, comment, share and subscribe. Share it with everybody you know. Doing this particular look, I probably do it like once a year. And I will say that this is a very much full glam look. It's absolutely stunning. I really like doing it. It's really easy doing it, especially if you're doing it with my method. And yeah, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.